Have you ever lost your keys and not been able to find them? Believed it was just getting older? You might have also walked into a place and thought, what am I doing here? We commonly call these mistakes senior moments. We think it's just a normal part of becoming older if you trip. But what if I told you that the drugs we use to help us are often the source of these problems, not our age? Some of the drugs we trust the most, like the ones you have in your bathroom cabinet right now, can be slowly damaging your memory. Almost no one tells seniors this. It's not strange pharmaceuticals, but common ones that people take every day to help them sleep, deal with pain, or manage their bladder. Researchers have found that a lot of these medicines do more than merely help you forget things. They can induce serious dementia-like symptoms that are similar to Alzheimer's. Imagine taking a drug to assist your body, relax, reduce your discomfort, or deal with a condition that makes you look bad. It's only to find that it's also taking over your mind. Let's talk about a grandmother who is in her early 70s. She finally found a medicine that helped her sleep, which made her feel better at first. But as time went on, her family saw that she kept reciting the same stories, forgetting names, and having problems keeping up with conversations. Everyone felt it was Alzheimer's. But in reality, it was the drug that made her brain less bright. Now imagine an older person being told to take medicine for his bladder to get his dignity back. He thought he was losing his edge and his confidence after a few months. After a while, his doctor told him that those pills are known to stop the chemicals in the brain that keep memories alive. The good news is that you and your doctor can make better decisions now that you know which drugs to stay away from. You can take action. And I'll show you the 9 medicines that are most often connected to dementia, along with what you need to know to protect your brain. Please don't go yet. Some of these names will definitely surprise you. Before we go any further, I want to say something. If you're new here, please subscribe to this channel. We provide you with natural remedies, health advice, and lifestyle modifications every week that will help you digest food better, protect your heart, grow stronger bones, remember things better, and feel more energized. Once you sign up, you'll always get ideas that can help you live a happier, healthier, and more independent life after 60. So, let's get going and find out the 9 drugs that are most likely to cause dementia to happen very quickly. It's not hard to find these medications or figure out what they are. These prescription medicines are highly harmful because millions of adults rely on them every day. Most individuals don't realize the risks until it's too late. Don't get me wrong. Not all drugs are evil. Many of them are helpful, and some of the time, they are even necessary. It's not right when no one tells you about the adverse effects or when they put you on them for years without letting you explore for safer options. This is essential because a big fall doesn't usually trigger dementia. It creeps up on you. First, a word goes missing. Then there will be a meeting. Over time, it gets tougher to converse and you start to lose confidence. Families think it's just getting older, but medicines often make things worse. This is where you have power. You know a lot about a subject. Thus, it's the best defense. It can help you remember things, stay on your own, and have more fun. As we move through this list, number 7 is quite important. When we arrive there, get ready to be amazed. It's one of the most common medicines for seniors, yet studies have shown that it can be quite hazardous for memory. Let's start with the first main group of sleeping drugs that declare they will help you sleep, but can make your brain work more slowly. 1. Sleep aids, such Valium, Ativan, and Xanax, which are benzodiazepines. Many older adults have problems getting to sleep. You might toss and turn at night because you're anxious about your health, your family, or the fact that your body's typical sleep cycle has shifted. Doctors regularly give people sleeping medicines like Valium, Ativan, and Xanax. They say these pills can help you relax, but there is a concealed danger. They are benzodiazepines, and using them for a long time has been linked to brain shrinkage and faster dementia. Think of your brain as a library full of books. Taking a medication might make the library darker each time, which would make it tougher to find the proper book or memory. At first, it's merely tougher to remember names and other details. But as time goes on, the fog gets thicker, and some areas of the library may not be reachable. I just wanted to know whether you take anything to help you sleep. Does it actually? Work, or do you still feel tired when you wake up? Put your solution below. But most people don't realize this. There are safer and more natural ways to obtain better sleep, such as taking magnesium tablets, sipping relaxing tea, or even just developing a nighttime routine. A lot of seniors still don't hear that though. 2. Some cold drugs and antihistamines like Benadryl and diphenhydramine. The next drug that might be to blame is an over-the-counter antihistamine. You might not even think of them as serious. If you've ever had allergies or taken a PM cold medicine to help you sleep, you've definitely taken an anticholinergic drug. These medications prohibit acetylcholine from working. Is a neurotransmitter that helps you remember things and stay focused. You might feel puzzled, think more slowly, or even see things that aren't there if you stop it. Think about calling someone, and the line is busy. That's what occurs in your brain. Nerve cells can't talk to each other. Harvard research has revealed that seniors who take these sorts of antihistamines every day are substantially more likely to suffer dementia. Stay with me, because the next medicine is given to millions of older people to help with an issue that nearly no one wants to talk about. 3. Medicines that help regulate the bladder: oxybutynin, toltrodine. Let's discuss issues with the bladder. Many older people are too embarrassed to mention they have difficulties with leaking or urgency. Doctors often give people drugs like oxybutynin and toltrodine. These assist in soothing a bladder that moves too much, but they cost a lot. Also, these are potent anticholinergics, which means they block messages that help you recall things. Many seniors who take them say they experience brain fog, can't focus, or even get confused out of the blue. I read about a man in Canada who took medicine for his bladder for years. He then recognized that the memory loss he was experiencing wasn't just a sign of getting older. It was a side effect. He was able to think more clearly again when he switched. So, think about this. Do you always take medicine for your bladder? Have you been forgetting things more often since you started them? 4. Painkillers such as oxycodone, codeine, and morphine. Having pain all the time is one of the worst things about being over 60. People who suffer arthritis, back pain, or are recovering from surgery are often given opioids to help them feel better. But here's something that most people don't know. Opioids can slow down how your brain works, make you less aware, and make it harder to remember things. Think of your brain as a sponge. Opioids make it hard to learn new things since they make the brain soft. It gets heavy, slow, and boring everywhere. And what about long-term use? It can make indicators of dementia show up years before they should. You could suppose that narcotics are sometimes needed. But if you require them every day, you should talk to your doctor about other options, such as physical therapy, non-opioid medicines, or even acupuncture, which many seniors in the UK and Australia are now exploring and finding to be helpful.
Oh.
Do you hurt every day? If so, what do you do about it? I'd love to hear your story. 5. Antidepressants, such doxapan and amitriptyline, which are tricyclics. People over 65 can get depressed, especially if they retire, lose a loved one, or have health concerns. Doctors often give people tricyclic antidepressants like amitriptyline. The danger is that these are also anticholinergics. We previously knew that halting acetylcholine is like turning off the lights in the area of your brain that stores memories. In a research from the UK, a woman in her 60s stated she started taking antidepressants to help her sleep, and with minor grief. But then she discovered she was telling her friends the same things. Someone had to tell her for her to understand. People think that being sad makes you forget things. But the truth is that the medicines can occasionally make matters worse. 6. Heartburn and acid reflux medicines, such as omeprazole, Nexium, and Prilosec. This one will really surprise you. Many older individuals take a tablet every morning to help with heartburn or acid reflux. PPIs, such as Nexium, Prilosec, and omeprazole, are drugs that block the stomach from generating acid. Long-term use has been connected to not getting enough vitamin B12. And without B12, your brain can't keep your nerves healthy. What happened as a result? Loss of memory, depression, and even indicators of dementia. Doctors in Japan typically tell people to adjust their habits before giving them these drugs. For example, they tell them to eat smaller meals, not snack, late at night, and sleep with their heads up. But in North America, medications are free. I have a quick question. Do you take medicine for heartburn every day? Have you thought about modifying what you eat instead? 7. Statins are medications like Lipitor and Crestor that decrease cholesterol. Statins, which decrease cholesterol, are the most startling. Lipitor and Crestor are two examples.
Ow.
They are given to millions of senior individuals to keep their hearts safe. A lot of people don't know that cholesterol is also incredibly good for the brain. Cholesterol helps the body make new brain cells. About 60% of your brain is fat. It can be difficult for your brain to recover itself if you try to lower your cholesterol too soon. Some seniors who started taking statins stated they suddenly forgot things, couldn't concentrate, or even got lost in places they knew well. The good news? Some people feel better when they stop taking it or cut their dose, but only if their doctor is watching them closely. 8 medications that halt seizures, like gabapentin and carbamazepine. Gabapentin is used to treat both nerve pain and seizures. People over 65 who experience shingles discomfort or diabetic neuropathy are often given it, but if you use it for a long period, it can make you tired, dizzy, and forget things. It's like turning down the volume in your thoughts. It does quiet down nerve transmissions, but it also makes you less alert and less able to remember things. That can seem a lot like early dementia in older folks. 9. Drugs for Parkinson's disease, carbidopa, levodopa, and last, drugs for Parkinson's. They make it possible to regulate tremors, but over time they can cause hallucinations, confusion, and memory loss. People with Parkinson's shouldn't stay away from them, though they often need them. But it shows how hard it is to cure one illness and keep your brain safe at the same time. So let's quickly go over the 9 worst offenders you need to keep a tight eye on. Pills that help you sleep. Pain relievers. Drugs that help control the bladder. A kind of opioid. Mood-lifting tricyclics. Drugs for reflux. Statins are medications that stop seizures and medicines for Parkinson's. Memory is most typically linked to 9 things. You and the people you care about should pay additional attention to these 9. Should you stop taking them yourself? No way. Not at all. That might be bad, but it does indicate be careful. Talk to people. Talk to your doctor about safer options that might work equally as well, like changing your lifestyle, utilizing natural therapies, or using different medicines. Your brain is the most essential element of your body, though. Losing your memory takes away more than just names and times. It also takes away enjoyment, independence, and confidence. Protect your brain so you can live your life the way you want. Also, please tell me, have you ever noticed that a new medicine impacted how you remembered things? Did your doctor tell you about these risks? Please tell us your tale below. Senior might find your tale helpful. If you felt this video was useful, please click like. Give it to a neighbor, friend, or family member who could need it. Don't keep it a secret. If you haven't already, check it out and hit subscribe. This station has weekly health recommendations for you and other seniors that will help you remember things better, keep your heart healthy, grow stronger bones, and enjoy a richer, more independent life after 60. Your brain holds the memories that make life worth living. Your first dance, your grandkids' laughter, and the stories that only you can tell. You need to preserve those times safe forever to protect your brain. The moments you make are what make the years you live worth living, not the amount of years you live. So keep your intellect sharp. Stay up to date on the news. I'll see you in the next video.